I want to share with you guys one thing that I've really noticed since I started loving myself and living right. I have really noticed that, like, I set boundaries with people. Like, the guy that I talk to, sometimes he'll want to hang out, but I have things to do, like go to the gym and do things, and I'll just tell him I don't want to hang out, and he respects that. But all of my past, like, toxic relationships, I never felt like I could really voice my opinion. I would just go with what they wanted to do. I didn't really say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to be around you today. I've got things to do. Because I was always so concerned that someone wouldn't like me, or, they wouldn't want to talk to me anymore if I voiced my opinion like that. And I'm just so happy that now I can, set boundaries with people. I can be myself. I feel like I, can just look raggedy around the guy that I'm with. And the reason for that being is because, I love myself no matter what I look like. But I do like to put makeup on and stuff, but I don't have time for that during the week. I work a full-time job, and then when I get off work, it's 5 o'clock. Who wants to put makeup on to go to bed by 10? I don't. So, and I really have a lot of respect for him because, he makes me feel comfortable and being myself. He's never experienced an addict in his family, really, or someone that he loved. And, when we've been on speed, a lot of the times I was in a psychosis, and a lot of things that I went through, is just hard for him to imagine. And before in my life with my past toxic relationships, when I told someone, the men especially that I was with, look, this is what's going on, this is where my mindset is, they would tell me I was crazy. And they made me feel crazy. And that's the thing about being with toxic people. They're always making you feel less than. They're always making you feel like you're crazy. The things that you're saying is not really happening. So I'm just so thankful today that I love myself enough to set boundaries with people, to be myself and not have to always look some different way or dress all up or put all this makeup on. And a lot of times I put all the makeup on and stuff to try to hide that I was really struggling inside. So you guys, you need to love yourself. And once you start loving yourself, you don't really care about what people think about you. People aren't going to like you. You can go just being yourself to work. You don't have to get all dolled up every day. And if you do, that's wonderful. But I just feel like I don't have to do that anymore. And I love that about my life.